Desert, Tower Service 1 on fields on top of West Coast and South Charlotte and protected the traffic congestion. Charlie 190, Papa.
And just a few last minute adjustments here, ladies and gentlemen, before we get going. I am shortening down my intro slightly so that we can get this thing off and running. And yeah, welcome. It's Make Mike Sweat. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. We are here in the Cowan Sim H-125, the Airbus helicopter, and we're going to be doing some VFR stuff into and out of Danbury, Connecticut. We're going to go down to Block Island, VFR eastbound, and turn around and come on back in. So hopefully that'll give him a little helicopter traffic, although I know that there's at least one other person, Kenny Monster, I think, is flying his helicopter as well. So yeah, used to be that was, I really did work the controllers, but now we've kind of gotten so many helicopters in these events with Mike that he just kind of, yeah, it's like no big deal. All right, but anyway, good to see you nonetheless. Servo test, yes indeed. Warning light test, that's all good. Torque spins up and comes back down. Fire test looks good as well. All right, good deal. Fuel pump is on. And up here to the overhead, get the starter going. We'll be ready to go. You guys have had a good week so far. I am really looking forward to an eventful sim crashless stream. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but that's what my goal is. I want to go with one stream without having a catastrophic sim crash or pilot error crash I probably could have picked a little easier aircraft, but you know what the heck. Excuse me. We will use a little bit of technology here to help us out. And a lot of course due, well, it's almost due east. It's a 087. And so that'll get us pretty close anyway. All right. Let's make sure everything else is ready to go here. Looks to be pretty good. Let's get a map here of where we're at. And oh, Mike even put a, oh boy, he put a little map of the general aviation areas here in Danbury, and where do the helicopters park usually? I think I'm parked in the Centennial Helicopters. I think I'm parked in the wrong spot. Indeed, I think I'm parked in the wrong spot, you guys. I might do a quick move. It looks like Centennial Helicopters is over here, everyone. Centennial Helicopters. This looks like the WestCon tie down. You know what the heck? We're just gonna go back to our flight. Resume. Yeah, discard those changes. And we'll just let them know that we're down here in the southwest corner of the field. And what would that be? Executive. All right, down Executive. Beautiful. That'll work. That will work. Hello, Eric. All right, throttle up. Taxi lights are about ready to come on. Pitot heat, I can turn that on. And what is my frequency for Mr. Sanante here? DXR Towers on 1940. Says Bush League on the stream. Oh, hey, what the heck? Yeah, there you go. Thanks for noticing that. Alright, so our call here is going to be VFR departure. We're going to just try to do a ramp departure if he'll let us. So let's give him a call and see if he's good with that. At Danbury Tower, helicopter November 11816.
November 11816, Danbury Tower, good evening.
Yes, sir. We are a type AS50 Slant Gulf VFR eastbound request.
November 11816, Danbury Tower, runway 8, taxi via Charlie eastbound on request. Hover taxi via Charlie eastbound departure request.
All right, we'll hover taxi. We'll give you a call for hover taxi in just a second. We're down to Executive. All right, let me. I just want to make sure that I don't have anybody else here that I'm going to have to talk to. I don't think so. I'm not going to request flight following, so... yeah, that caught me a little off guard. I was... Hey, Pentagon.
Here's Pentagon. Taxi via Charlie to the ramp.
Charlie to the ramp, thank you.
400 Charlie, take a departure 126.4, you're on the road. 2.4, Charlie, take that to you.
$3022. Okay, that looks good. What I had forgotten to do here and what I'm looking for is lighting. There we go. It's not quite real world lighting because I want to have a little light here, but
Just 1, runway 35, clear touch go.
35, clear touch go.
okay, so Charlie is just off to our right here, and yeah, we're gonna be ready to go here in just a second.
November 123 Juliet, eastbound departure approved. Wind 3309 or gust 15, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 08, east departure, November 123.
All right, here we go. And tower helicopter 816 ready for taxi.
Helicopter 11816, you can hover taxi runway 8 via Charlie.
Hover taxi, runway 8 via Charlie, 11816. Alright. Let's see if we can make a mess of this, baby. Where's my little lock? There it is. Whew. Glad you guys are here. Let's have some fun, huh? Don't go left. Don't go into the building. Right is good. Right is good. Right is good. Yep, I don't mind. I don't mind a little bit of a clunky liftoff. Just stay out of the building. The wind is trying to blow me back into the building. Where am I going? Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Whoa.
Traffic.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Let's just hover. Can we hover? Can we hover? Hover state, please. What the heck was that? Skid mark time. I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to turn that on. All right, let's see if this works a little bit better. Winds are not that bad, so I'm not sure what's going on other than lack of skill. We'll take some help here. Helicopter 11816, shorter runway 8, ready for departure.
Helicopter 11816, eastbound departure approved, wind 3309, gust 15, runway 8 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 8, clear for departure, eastbound departure approved. 11816, clear for takeoff, should have said. Alright, let's do this. Barely lined up.
Traffic.
That should be the,
You looking for flight following seating?
I see the helicopter there.
123 Juliet, roger. Frequency change room, you are right. Frequency change room, 139.
See the helicopter traffic heading out. There's the famous Death Star Trench there that you hear about with Danbury. Excuse me. And away we go.
Juliet 614 Bravo Echo. Danbury Tower, evening clearance on request. Stand by.
Turn him up just a little bit, guys. That beautiful evening departure here. All right. I turned on, it's the stability augmentation system. I put the training wheels on. I usually put that on in this helicopter when I'm taxiing, and I just had forgotten about it. The really good pilots don't need it, but I still do. All right, I've filed 3,500. We need to have that to remain clear of some of the
Stuck Mike on Danbury Tower, stuck Mike.
some of the Class Deltas here in the area. So
9875 Palm Trail, looks like you have a
we're
stuck
just going
Mike
to
there.
start climbing here, and again, we're just hand flying. We are using a little SAS. Kind of looking around, having a good time here. Going to try to find Block Island if we can.
Number 9875 Foxtrot, Danbury Tower, you have a stuck Mike, sir. How do you hear me? What's this wrong with 35, clear touch you out?
35, clear touching on Malicious One.
Roger.
Kodiak, 614 Bravo Echo, have your clearance, advisor, copy. Go ahead. Clearance to the 0 Bravo 1 airport via radar vectors to Carmel, then as filed. You can probably expect to join Victor 39 off of the runway heading. Maintain 3,000, expect 11,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.4, squawk 1163.
0 Bravo 1, Carmel is filed runway heading to 3,000, 11 and 10, 26.4, and a beacon code of 1163 for 4 Bravo Echo.
Bravo Echo, read back correct, advisor at taxi, it is Foxtrot's current.
Foxtrot will come out of taxi, 4 Bravo Echo.
I have a clunky transition there. Sorry about that, guys, but we're going to climb up here to 3,500.
11816, you looking for a flight following, my friend?
Negative flight following, but we will talk to you in just a little bit.
Shane approved, Steve.
Adios. All right, there's 3.5. Let's come back down here and 2280. I should have made him give me flight following. That way I could have made him coordinate a handoff with center, but that's okay. So yes, Eric, many of the more modern aircraft have either auto trim built in or some form of this stability augmentation system, and it really is a game changer as far as helicopter safety and all that stuff there. Hey Nam, it is helicopter flying. I really do enjoy it. I'm not very good at it, but I'm getting better every time I fly and crash and land on a little tiny helipad. But yes, I did. I departed Danbury. I'm going to fly. I can show you guys kind of what I'm planning on doing here. We're going to go Danbury here eastbound out to Block Island. We're going to make a full stop there, take on some fuel, and just basically turn and head back in. So, hey Rob, yeah, this is really an awesome helicopter. No doubt about the Cowan Sim. Can't wait for it to be updated. I mean, it's semi-updated for X-Plane 12, but no kidding. 4 Bravo 8 and 4 Bravo 9 home bases of A to A. I'll be darned. Sure enough. How about that? Home of A to A. Wow, that's really cool. I never knew that. I never knew that. Okay, good to know. Man, I learn something every time I hang out with you, Eric. That's way cool. Robertson Field. It's a Seinfeld kind of notes about nothing, yeah. Well, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. All right, so weather down. It's only going to take us about a half an hour. And by the way, I'm definitely not on the outbound at all. So let's do this. Let's get ourselves headed. I think I have to actually turn and have a little bit of an intercept heading for my nav to engage. Yeah, it'll go grab it now. But I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with the SAS, just because I feel like it doesn't really make me better as a helicopter pilot if I'm not actually flying the aircraft and learning muscle memory and all that good stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. But it is nice to be able to kind of lock it in there and know that you can be safe. Like, you can do some chat, you know, with your stream. You can go outside, do a little outside view, stuff like that. Ooh, man. I love the sound of that. I do know that they're working on the... Why do I want to say it's the Cherokee? Does that sound right? Comanche, the Comanche 250. Thank you. What I really want, really want, I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. I want my Skylane. I want my Skylane back. Alright. We're coming out the autopilot. We're going to get back on our track here. And, yeah, we're going to see how well we do. Hand flying it with the SAS is still not exactly hand flying it, but it is. I mean, it is. I'll try to work on getting it trimmed out here and can't drop below 2,500. That's when I get into some airspace issues. Boy, X-America in the late evening golden hours just really adds a lot to X-Plane. No doubt about it. We'll be coming back here in the dark. I hope that's okay. But yeah, this area in the nighttime looks pretty good, just because of all the city traffic and roads and things like that. Well, if the Skylane is a likely candidate, then that's music to my ears. I do miss. I didn't have any other A-to-A aircraft because at the time I couldn't afford them, and but I did really like my Skylane. The closest I've come to really like a reality expansion pack. That Aki Sim is a lot of fun. I blew up a lot of engines learning how to properly care for my Skylane. P40 was your favorite? Yeah. They did a lot of work with those, no doubt about it. I mean, they had a lot of aircraft out there. The next one I was considering was actually the Bonanza, the V-tail Bonanza that they had out. But it was about that time that I made my jump into X-Plane. Alright, so 66 miles to run here. Should take us about a half an hour or so. We're doing 120 knots. Bonanza was the last plane you flew in P3D. No kidding. I wonder what my last one was. I could go back and look at my my YouTube channel. And see. I wonder what it was. Be a good trivia question. Yeah, yeah. SoCal to Oshkosh for SimVenture in 2020, then back, then converted to X-Plane. Yeah. And I could barely hear. I'm sorry, I think I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to turn my overall sounds down just a little bit. Hopefully that's not... I still hear that okay. And then come over here to these settings. Oh, that comm's turned all the way up. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, and I know you've said that, Eric, and I know there's a lot of people that are in that same boat. They just enjoy the realism of actually flying from one airport to the next like you would if you had a real plane. Like you couldn't just pick up and take your plane halfway across the country and plunk it in overnight.
November 1 to 3 unit, cleared at runway 36.
The other place that we're close to, you guys, you may know already, we're close to Bayport. Bayport is just down. That's that's New Haven right there. Yeah, Bayport, I think, is just south of us right now. Yeah. Eric, you had a heck of a long trip. I'll try to give you a little bit of a heads up for the next one. It's going to be in the British Columbia area. So I don't know where you're going to be, but I'll try to give you a couple days notice. That way you can start your portage. I did end up going back and flying that course a little bit more and had a good time. Got in the helicopter a little bit, and man, what a great area. What a great area. There's a reason we've been back there so many times. Hey, there you go. All right. Well, not 100% sure exactly where we're going to go because we've been up to the BC area, needless to say, several times as well. But I will, as soon as we nail down exactly where we're going, I'll be sure to let you know. And who knows, by the January Bush League event, perhaps we'll have a couple more Bush planes that are ready for X-Plane 12. I never did turn my taxi light on. Taxi light and landing lights are out here. I need to make sure I'm doing that. Yeah. Well, we will do our darndest to update the scenery just in case for the X-Plane 12 folks. I think for the most part, the people that were in X-Plane 12 had a pretty good flight, pretty good performance, and it was just me that had the weird, sim crash and the external hard drive disconnecting. I have since been moving things off of that hard drive in anticipation of it totally spitting the bit, and I'm hopeful that I can maybe pick up something, find a holiday sale, and maybe I can grab a replacement. The biggest thing I have left on it at this point is just about 4 gigs of ortho. And I don't know, that may end up just being something I have to recook. I don't know, but you like it, Rob? Yeah, man, I do too. I dig it, man. It's a little hazy, but not too bad. And I don't know what we have for weather here. I think it's actually not too bad. There's some icing kind of right on the edge of the Danbury airspace, but everything else really this way is fairly nice. Can we get a shift 2? What's a shift 2? Is that a flyby? So I think I've mapped it here. Or is this the one you want? Oh, engine explode. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't have anybody in the first class seat today. Everybody's in coach, so flyby. Yeah, man. Happy to. Happy to. Out we go. We're going to go heading over the top of, let's see. I better hop back in the cockpit here. Over the top of somebody here. Where am I going over the top of? Maybe the Westbrook area. Possibly. I've got some airspace right here on the corner. What is that little nook? Sound View, maybe? Elizabeth Field. There's all kinds of little tiny, just picturesque New England airstrips. Groton, New London's down here as well. That's a 2 runway config. That might be Groton, New London, Stonington, Westerly State. So many great places. I don't think we're quite that far. My dog says hi. I'm thinking that it's wind-aided crabbing, but it could be a little drag. I don't know. That seat's out there on the left, so it could be pulling us that way just a little bit. That's possible. Yep, I see the traffic out there blinking. Now I don't see him. I thought I saw somebody blinking too. Oh, 2 o'clock already now? Okay. Where are you, buddy? Oh, 10 o'clock. Alright. Oh, he's off this way now, huh? Clear of conflict. Got some Unicom traffic going tonight. I can hear those guys popping in the background. We're still 40 miles from Block Island. Let's see, he's going to shut this deal down here in just over an hour. So, man, I'm almost tempted to maybe divert and land someplace a little bit shorter so I can make sure to get back in. Where would that be? I could go down, I could divert down to kind of a long ways away from So this was an 87-mile journey, and I'm just about 40 miles, so I'm just a little over halfway. So my airfields kind of in this area would be Chester, and there's Rosefield out kind of in this area. Elizabeth Field, which is might be the one that's right in here. It's kind of carved out of a little the New London, the Groton New London Delta. We do have a couple of uncontrolled fields we could stop at if we wanted to. Oh, there's harbor traffic, I think, down there in the water. Lincoln. Decisions. I could also hop in a little bit quicker aircraft and fly back. Get a Cirrus or something that would be a little quicker. I'm over speeding right now. I don't want to be doing that. Alright, I'm going to do this real fast. I'm going to go heading mode. I'm going to go altitude hold so I can jump in and do a little bit of flight planning here. Where am I at? What options do I have? Hampton's down there. That's a controlled field. There's Groton. Let's see here. Chester. Trying to find a uncontrolled place here. Chester's uncontrolled, isn't it? Yes, it is. Chester's only 12 miles back where we came from. Elizabeth is 12 miles the direction that we're going. That's Elizabeth Field is that one that's carved out of that little delta. A lot of good fields in here. A lot of good fields. I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to go back. Let's go back to Chester. Let's go direct to Chester. And that way we'll be sure to be back into Danbury. We'll have to save Block Island for later. The MU2 is quick. That is right. That is 100% correct. But let's go in here to Chester. We can get into Chester without busting any airspace. There's also a little place called Goodspeed that's right on the Connecticut River. I've got weather at Chester though, so maybe I ought to do that. Weather right now, 320 at 8 are the winds. It's a clear and a million. 3019er. About what I have set. Okay. Alright, so we're straight in here, 13 miles. And I think I'm going to just do that. That'll be alright. It didn't quite get me as far away as I wanted, but it'll for sure get me back in time here, because by the time we land, refuel, I take a little break, we're going to be pushing, getting back there before the night is through, so that'll be okay. That'll be okay. Should have just went down to Bayport. That'd have been pretty fun too. Oh well. Hindsight's 20/20. Runway 35 is what we're going to look for here. Excuse me. Guessing that's going to be Chester traffic here, or Chester Airport right there. Goodspeed is a fantastic field, you're saying? Okay, well let's do that. Is it lighted? Because again, I'm getting it's kind of dark here. It's getting there. Let's see if we can get in there. Nearest airport at Goodspeed, direct to. It's just about the same distance away, 12 miles. All right, we'll go Goodspeed. I've never been there. I don't think. It looks cool. It's right on the river, so. Let's see what good speed looks like. 42 Bravo. Got, it is lighted. Well, it's a lighted beacon. The runways are, oh yeah, they have low intensity. Runway 14, runway 32. I'm going to assume that the weather is similar since it's just right across the river from Chester. So, and again, no danger of running into any airspace. I don't see any traffic around me, so I think that'll be a good choice. That'll be a good choice. Good speed traffic, helicopter November 11816 is 10 miles south of the field at 3,300 inbound runway 35. Good speed traffic. Yeah, Rob, you know, I'm kind of just looking for something nice and chill. So, you know, fly a helicopter, right? Nothing more relaxing than flying a helicopter. It is really gorgeous next to the river, huh? Oh, I'm gonna have to. .42 Bravo. Or if there's any scenery for it. Sure enough, April 4th. Look at this. Man, I should have had this scenery ready to go. It's a bridge. Dang. Alright, for next time, guys. Check it out. Heading into Portland right now. Awesome. Yeah, this Goodspeed field is just a little over a year old, August of 2021. And there is also a Goodspeed in Fussy Pants for those of you that are interested. There you go. There you go. I'm not sure if that's our guy, but that's kind of the direction that we're heading. See a little blinky, but I don't think that's air traffic. I think that's down there on the river. We're going to go ahead and grab the helicopter back. What are you flying, Rob? Good speed is just about sea level here. 9 feet. It's a left-hand pattern to runway. There's actually 3-4 left and 3-2. So I kind of screwed that first radio call up. Didn't I? Good speed traffic, helicopter 816 descending through 2,005 miles south of the field, inbound 3-4 left. Good speed traffic. I feel like that's our airport right there. It does look like on the sectional that it's on the right-hand side of the river. The other cool thing about this is, oh, 3-4 is the water. Ah, never mind. Never mind. And correction for good speed traffic, helicopter 816, runway 32, good speed traffic. I was just about to say that. It looks like there's a seaplane base there. Place we can bring our floaty beaver later on. Alright, 1500, let's just keep it here for now. Let's get some speed off. Kind of get lined up here at 3-2. Alright, I'm going to go back to track IR here. That's got to be it right down there. Alright, anybody coming? River? See anybody? Yep, that's our guy for sure. Good speed traffic, helicopter 816, 2.5 mile final, runway 32, good speed traffic. One thing I don't like about the SAS is that it is a little bit of a forced trim system. And so as you're trying to make fine-tuning adjustments coming in, like on final, it's constantly fighting you, trying to keep you level. Or in some cases, keep you at the pitch attitude that you were last flying. So it's also, like I say, a little bit of a blessing and a curse. So we're going to give it a try with landing without the SAS here. Winds aren't too bad. One thing I need to do though. Landing. Taxi. Whoa, boy. Okay, hold on here. Feel like I'm a little bit low. This end of the runway looks like it's guarded by some trees. Okay. We're there. I don't know how much, buildings and, how much of that stuff is going to be here, but we're here. We're going to find a nice spot to land and get some fuel. Down here at this end looks like some hangars. All right. Whoop. Hey, just keep the runway here there. Come on, girl. Not quite ready to land just yet. Alright, there's a bit of a breeze off my right. Want to blow me into the river. Wow, quite a bit of a breeze. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna just come over here in the grass. That'll be fine. Good speed traffic. Helicopter 816 clear of 32. Good speed traffic. We're down. Kind of a plunky one. But we're down. I'll take it. Haha. I want to look at this a little bit here, you guys. Let's hop out for just a second. And I want to do this. Forgive me time warping a little bit, but yeah, not a ton here right now, but man, I could see the possibilities for this place. What a neat little place, what a neat little spot, and doesn't look like, oh, there's a little bit of like maybe a dock or something, or there's a seaplane base over there. Cool, very cool. Oh, no kidding. Man, we're just in, we are in A to A country here, aren't we? All right, well, I'm going to do this. We're going to take just a quick break out of the cockpit. I'm going to file the VFR flight plan back into Danbury, and yeah, we'll wrap up our flight. We'll see if we can make Mike sweat. Maybe we'll, you know, declare some sort of emergency, and you know, who knows what we'll do. But give me just a second to take care of business, and I'll be right back. Eric, if it's not too late, good night, sir. Great to talk to you as always. Have dove into the new book, by the way. Already liking it. I'm only about 2 pages in, but it's going to be fantastic. Okay, where are we here? Live scene. So let's do this. Let's just come down here and chart a path. So we ended up a little diversion here. 42 Bravo. All right, so let's put that in here. 42 Bravo. And we're going to go straight back to Danbury. And let me just see. If we go straight 270, almost westbound, we're staying pretty clear of airspaces, honestly, though. This Waterbury Oxford airspace, we'd need to be above 3,200, but if I just kind of pay attention and follow my, like, I'm just gonna snip it here a little bit. So, you know, if I could just stay a little south of course, I think I'd be good to go. 47 miles, we should be able to get back there in plenty of time. Let's do this. Let's pretend that the fuel truck guys have come out. Oh, we have an hour and 40 minutes of fuel left still. Man, we were super efficient there, weren't we? Alright, so KDXR, direct to Danbury. That is in, that's activated from where we're at here. Beautiful. 46 miles, I think we're going to be able to do that. Okay, I am going to SAS again here. Danbury area Lake Candlewood is a good VFR waypoint. Okay, let's check that out. And by the way, hi Drobart. Good VFR waypoint. Danbury Lake Candlewood. What side of the airspace is that going to be on there, my friend? Is that up here? Oh, Candlelight. Candlewood, is this what you're talking about up? No, that's not a VFR north. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I guess we could head that way, but so north of the checkpoint. Oh, there's a helipad up here too. Candlelight Farms. Candlelight helipad. Alright, if we go to this helipad, you guys, you rapscallions. Candlelight helipad. We're going to cut right over the Waterbury Oxford airspace, so I'm going to have to file 4,500, which is no big deal. That's our westbound. Let's go see if that helipad is modeled, and that'll bring us pretty much straight in. I think we have, we don't quite, man, we're close on time, guys. We're close on time. He has to shut it down in 45 minutes. All right, I'm just going to go direct. I'm not going to mess around. I want to make him sweat. I want to get all that stuff rocked and rolled, and we're just gonna do it here. So, you want daylight? What do you want, guys? Does it matter? Get my chair set up here correctly. Okay, here we go. Good speed traffic, helicopter 816 is ramp departure VFR westbound. Good speed traffic. Oh no. Bed guest house for tax cheats. Oh jeez. Yeah. That's no bueno. Away we go, boys and girls. Let's get going westbound and head back in. Make Mike sweat up to 4.5. follow the yellow brick needle here since I don't really know my way around this area all that well. Towers. Let's not hit a tower. You really got to climb to get up and over the terrain here, don't you? Fortunately, that is one thing this helicopter does very, very well. Only little people pay taxes. Yeah, right. We take care of a lot of other people's tax problems, don't we? Okay, so let's go climb mode. Actually, let's go speed mode and nav. There we go. So this is akin to like an indicated airspeed climb or a FLC, flight level change. This is vertical rate, so more like your VS climb. And basically what it does is it just locks in like my current rate of climb. Now it's leveling off, but it'll keep climbing at that rate until I hit altitude select. And depending on the wind, it'll sometimes pitch up and down. The speed climb is a little bit less stable, so what I might do is let it get to 500 feet a minute. Yeah, I'll just click that. We'll just climb at 900 feet a minute now. We'll keep an eye on our airspeed, you know, just like you always do. Oh, sorry. Do you guys want to? Do you want to go back to evening mode? Do you want to stay here, or what do you want to do? I'm good with whatever. Needless to say, it's pitch black there now in real time, but we could do real time if you want. I am 100% good with whatever you guys would like to do. The first person to speak up gets to choose. So you can tell me what change you want, or you can tell me we're good with what we have right now. We do have live weather on, so what you see is what you get in terms of clouds and precip and all that good stuff. A little bouncy, not bad. They're landing runway 8 currently at Danbury, so that's all the way back around the horn essentially for us. Left-hand pattern to runway 8. Perhaps I'll just request a ramp approach direct executive. Alright, there's 4.5. Put the altitude hold button, and then we'll just kind of let our speed settle in here. We'll see about where we are. We're at about 80% throttle right now. It looks like we're going to overspeed ever so slightly, so I'll pull back. Pull back. Hey, Cody. How you doing, bud? Hi, buddy. Little boss man's here. Let's take a look. As long as we have a second, let's take a look and see how our friend Mike Sanante is doing here. Where the heck is Connecticut? Right here. So there's Danbury. And how do we do? Live traffic. He was hoping for 30 plus. We had 26 arrivals and 10 departures. I think we've done it. I think we're over 30, so that's cool. That was a new destination there. I don't know what that's going to do to my flight plan, but Danbury to good speed, and then back. But yeah, you can see we had a ways to go yet to get to Block Island. Although there's some cool spots. Eastern Long Island Heliport. Most of these heliports in X-Plane 11 are not modeled, unfortunately. So, but look at all those helicopter opportunities. This is a gold mine of places to fly your heli. But yeah, there's Tim. There's .34. There's a bunch of guys just doing this and doing that. Delta. Nope, that's Romeo. Some of these tails I know, some I don't. What other friends do we have up flying around? We did have Pentagon said he's Portland. Cool. Tim Dog. Smitty's there. Yeah, very cool. So apparently this is in the works. This is the FLIR camera that's out front, and I don't know that it has anything that's functional quite yet, but I do know that at some point they're wanting to implement this. Oh wait, there we go. So some of it is actually working. Interesting. I don't know anything about it. That's that big cinema caliber camera that you see out front here. Or I'm sorry, that's the FLIR. That's the night vision deal. Guessing that you can spin it around, and like right now it's pointed kind of up. I wonder what would happen if we... Do I have a camera view set for that? I wonder. No, I don't. How about we do this? Let's horse around with that for just a second. You know how much I love pushing buttons. So what if I come in here and set that as, whoops, set that as 0. So on 0, where does that put the camera, I wonder? Can I tell? Can I cheat? Oh, that's turning that camera. Okay. I am moving it. I just don't know how to point it in the direction I want it to go. Oh well. I'll learn about that next time we're flying. I'll maybe be able to use it. I know this thing has one wicked searchlight. Holy moly, it's the searchlight. Like, it is bright. It is a right proper searchlight. $30 miles out. I think we should probably start thinking a little bit about contacting our friend Mike Sanante. We've got 757 coming in with the raid. Dave, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome Raiders. Happy Thursday. Nice to see everybody. We are currently flying in a virtual USA Flying Club event called Make Mike Sweat. Mike Sanante, aka Jet Pilot Cinnamon, is the founder of the Virtual USA Flying Club, and every so often he will put himself in the tower cab and just ask people to throw every possible thing that we can at him to try to task saturate him to the point where he literally is sweating. And so that's what we're doing. He is stationed at Danbury right now, and we've got about 35 minutes to just give him everything we can. So I'm trying to throw some helicopter traffic at him today. I'm in the beautiful Cowan Sim. This is the H-25. And we're inbound Danbury right now. And our goal is to just, again, add one more blip on his radar to see if we can... He just, I don't know, he just loves the torture, I guess. But thank you so much for coming by, you guys. 757 Spy. Hope you had a good flight. And appreciate you coming in. Beethoven, 1102, good evening. They are not, indeed, very often. It's a small niche in an already small niche. But they are so much fun. And I'm not very good, but I enjoy flying. I know I enjoy flying them. Currently cheating just a little bit because I do have the autopilot on, and kind of interacting with the chat. So I like to have the autopilot on for a little bit, but we'll take the autopilot off, let it get all wiggly when we make our final approach here. But Beethoven, thanks for checking in. Good night, 2:67 a.m. Amados, you must really be tired, my friend. You are shocked. 757, have I let you down? I'm so sorry, my friend. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's an amazing helicopter. It really is very easy to fly, all things considered. And too many streams tonight. That's right, Fixie. Skull, welcome, Brett. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I tell you what, Amados, I understand. Go to bed. I hope you sleep well. Happy Friday already morning to you, and thanks for coming by in the raid. I appreciate that. Cyclic and Collective. That's right, baby. That's right. In Norway, awesome. Hey, we just had a friend that just actually went to bed himself that checks in from Norway. His name is Eric, and it's a lot of fun to fly with him. So yeah. So if we've never met, by the way, hello. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy stream. This channel is named after my grandfather, and he's the one that got me into aviation, and so that's why it's called Melvin Leroy. Oh, hey, thanks, JP Navigator. Appreciate that. 10 in the morning for Drobart in the Philippines. You're still over there flirting with that lady friend of yours, aren't you, Drobart? Yeah, I see how it is. But I fly a mix of general aviation, vintage airlines. I've added helicopters in here recently as well. So, and I try to be busy on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday doing some flights right around midnight Zulu. Now with the time change, it's 1 a.m. Zulu. It's just midnight Zulu. It's just a little too early my time locally. But yeah, welcome everybody. And Spy, I know you've probably put in a full day already, so I totally get it. If you need to head out, get some rest, or if I know you, you'll be starting to plan for your next stream and you'll be practicing and all that good stuff. But
Yeah, a little bit. Hasn't been too good enough.
bedtime came over to watch for a moment from. Yeah, understood. Oh, hey, Mr. High Face. Welcome, you guys. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm considering downloading the fly-by-wire and giving it another try. 757 Spy. I did not have very good success with it last time, and I told myself I was just going to wait a little bit, but there's been a system update since my last attempt, so I know you fly it quite a bit, and I know that you speak highly of it, so I do think that that's in my near future. And I need to check in here in just a bit. I appreciate the work that these folks are doing. There's no doubt about that. And I love it. It's similar. It's akin to the Zebo, really. Beethoven. No, I mix it. I mix it up. I like. Actually, my favorite genre is bush flying, and but I love GA. Anything with the propeller in front of it is definitely something I love. I'm gonna take the helicopter now, but I also have a weak spot for vintage airliners, and yeah, and now I am starting to fly helicopters a little bit as well. So my main goal, Beethoven, is just not to fly the same thing twice. I see what I see, Pixie. I see. Doc got it. $35 though, Brett. 35 bills. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've got the Beaver already, and it's free. All right, I'm coming up on the Danbury airspace, and I'm not cleared yet. So, 8 variants. Oh man. All right, what did I say? Left-hand pattern.
You're gonna have helicopter traffic that's in the left downwind for runway 35.
Left. Yep. So I'm gonna kind of try to go south of the field here a little bit.
Remain at or below 1,000 if possible on this passing. Maintain the visual.
Danbury Tower helicopter 11816 is 15 to the east at 4,000.
November 172 Delta Echo, you're number 3 to the field, wind 3407, runway 8, clear to land.
Land runway 8 was number 3 for 2 Delta. Danbury Tower, Chancellor 349er, Mike is 5 miles to the southeast and down full stop.
499 Mike, Danbury Tower, and a right downwind for runway 8.
Mike right down with runway 8.
Helicopter 11816, Danbury Tower, you can enter, your helicopter, you can go straight in for runway 35.
Right, straight in 35, 11816, thanks.
Yep, you can plan on landing the numbers at 35.
Landing on the numbers 35, 11816. All right, now he's went and done it. Now I have to start to go back towards the airport. Here we go. Here's where it's going to get sketchy, everybody. I'm going to take all of my stability assists off and try as I might to bring her in runway 35.
Wind 3507, runway 8, you're cleared to land.
I've turned the time back, guys, so this actually is a little bit of a disadvantage because like I would be seeing the field lights by now, and now I'm just seeing nothing but mist.
Runway 8, number 2.
All right.
3499 Mike, descend down on Firebase.
Mike will extend down with Mike.
PNG, yep. Amados, the helicopters are improving, and they're quite fun to fly in Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's the two freeware ones are very fun to fly. All right, Danbury. I got to do one more thing here, guys. Danbury elevation is 1,700 feet, so let's get to 20. Ooh, I'm already below pattern altitude here, so let's get some speed off. Let's get to 27 if we can. We're still 11 miles out. We don't need to be all the way down just yet. I kind of got a little too aggressive with my descent there. And it's tucked kind of in some hills. It's really quite a pretty area. It's got this infamous approach called the Death Star Trench Run. And I don't think that's the runway that we're approaching, but it's the westbound runway. Town begins where the lake ends. Thank you very much, Joe Bart. Missed approach. Spy. You're gonna make me start to cough again, buddy. I'm recently recovered from COVID, but I have this lingering cough that is just will not let go. All right, I've gotten really slow here. I don't need to be doing 60 knots. I'm still 10 miles out. Let's get the airspeed back up so we can match traffic. All right, you guys. I'm gonna aim. I see the lake out there. Wait a second. There's a lot of lakes out here, though, guys. Okay, this is going to be a little sketchy. I'm going to put the stability augmentation system back on for just a second. I want to come down here and see where I'm at. So I'm not quite going where I need to go here. Let's activate that. All right, there we go. Wait a second. Danbury. Yes, that's what I want. Danbury, execute, activate. Why is it trying to turn me around? There's Danbury right there. Why is it trying to turn me around? This is odd. Okay. A little bit of an interesting deal there. This is the big lake that's north of the town of Danbury. I think the lake I'm looking for is more over here, you guys. And if I'm gonna go runway 35, I'm wanting to go down south of the field. So I'm gonna try to. I can see my nav aid here. This is definitely pointing me towards the airport. So I'm gonna go south of that course just to make sure. Oh, you guys are talking about the missionary bush pilot guy. Yeah, he's got a good stream, a good YouTube channel. Looks like he's been having fun in his new Kit Fox. Is that what he made, a Kit Fox? But yeah, heading back, I think probably to the bush to continue his missions work. I don't know how long he's down there for that, but looked like he had a lot of fun with Trent Palmer. Oh, Beethoven's saying that he is going to return next year. Ah, okay. Very nice. Very nice. Good to know.
518 Charlie Lima, number 2 behind that Chancellor. S turns as you need.
Okay, guys, I am going to set this for 3-5. And I'm basically on the right base right now for 3-5.
920 Papa, flight of 2 to carry base.
Still,
Pop flight of 2 turning base.
what am I? Still 6 miles out.
489 Echo Foxtrot, you looking for traffic?
All right, guys, I'm going to have to go into I'm going to have to go into track IR mode here for just a minute, so I'm not going to be quite as interactive with the chat. Please forgive me, but we're going to try to get down on the ground here if possible, safely. That might be my airfield right there. Okay, I've kind of climbed a little bit. 2,500 would be, or 2,700 would be really a good altitude for me right now. I have been cleared straight in runway 35, landing on the numbers. I'm going to try to do that.
4052 Foxtrot, extend your upwind, I'll call your crosswind.
Okay, extend upwind 4052 Foxtrot.
And 84 Whiskey Bravo, if you could, just widen that downwind a little bit, you get a little tight to the field.
Like I'm getting kind of too far away from the actual airfield right here. I'm going to cut it in just a bit. Just kind of looking down there and comparing my position to what I'm seeing here.
9 Echo Foxtrot, if you could make a right 360 to rejoin the downwind, please.
Alright, there's almost pattern altitude.
4052 Foxtrot, you can turn your crosswind.
Turn crosswind 4052 Fox.
For 11816, wind 3507, numbers of 35, clear to land.
Numbers 35, clear to land, 11816.
And Charlie Lima, welcome to Denver, where you parked.
We can just go left here.
Must be getting close.
To the ramp, see ya. 3499 Mike, where you parked.
Wherever there's good cookies, so that Mike.
Charlie to the ramp, executive, have a good night.
And Mike, negative, Charlie Miller.
Man, I'm right there, aren't I? Right there,
Number
jeez.
3, clear to land, runway 8, Honda Jet 50 November.
489 Echo Foxtrot, make it another right 360.
And another right 360 for Echo Foxtrot.
See it?
I'm doing just fine, sir.
Here we go. 84 Whiskey Bravo, extend down when I'll call your base. 052 Foxtrot, extend down when I'll call your base.
Stand down with 4052 Fox.
Wait a second, is that the field right there? Might be it. That might be it. One thing I could do is I could tell him I've lost sight of the field and get some vectors. That would add to his workload a little bit. Yeah, we'll keep it going just a little bit further here and see.
489 Echo Foxtrot.
Oh man, I'm already down almost to field elevation here. Holy cow. My altimeter must be way off. I'm on the wrong side of the ridge is what's happened here, guys. Alright, got somebody with the follow. Thank you so much. I'm going to turn northbound. I think I'm on the other side of this hill, guys. We're going to try to get down on the numbers on 3-5. But first, we have to find the field.
Danbury Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Ranger 33 Foxtrot, Danbury Tower.
10 to the southwest, inbound to land, 8 is go.
Number 8033 Foxtrot. Enter straight in for runway 8.
Next straight in runway 8, November.
Sure looks like a... I can't tell if that's a runway or just a road leading through the trees here. But it sure looks like an airport over there. Hopefully I won't wander into
You're going to be looking for traffic.
wander into the way of anybody.
Joining about a 7-mile final. Bravo, just confirm you have the center.
Alright, there's the runway.
Off your left, that's Cherokee. It'll be the next
I
aircraft
did
off
find
the
it,
left.
guys.
Got
Alright,
one,
let's
so-
pull power back. We need to bleed a bunch of speed here. Bunch of speed coming off.
3507.
There we go. That's better.
84 Whiskey Bravo, it's the traffic off your left wing now. 84 Whiskey Bravo, yep, that's the traffic. Your number, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the field, runway 8, clear touch and go.
A little high, I think, but maybe I can
You as soon as I said it, runway 8,
finagle it
runway
down here.
November 275 Echo Kilo, compliment Ducky, that block and fail, BFO, code traffic. 75 Echo Kilo, Denver Tower, runway 8, taxi via Charlie.
That's looking a little better.
8, taxi via Charlie, Echo Kilo. 8033 Fox 50, you have the traffic straight ahead of you in the final. Negative 8233 Foxtrot. 33 Foxtrot, start.
Guarded by some more of those tall X-Plane 11 trees, I see.
Tower 20 Papa flight is clear. Delta looking for taxi executive.
20 Papa, flight of 2, Charlie to the ramp.
On the ramp, 20 Papa flight, thanks Mike.
I hope nobody's behind me because I am absolutely walking this thing in here. Just walking it in.
Extend it downwind, I'll call your base. Actually, Charlie Golf Lima Yankee Zulu, if you could make a right 360, rejoin the downwind. Right 360, rejoin the downwind. Charlie Golf Lima Yankee.
Gotta miss this tree though.
Tower Cessna 1407 Delta 12 East and Delta.
Cessna 1407 Delta, Danbury
Alright,
Tower.
there we
Charlie,
go.
Left downwind for runway 8, please.
Left downwind 8.
Down we go. I see a 3-5.
8033 Foxtrot, that F-turn should be good. Your number 2,
Let's
runway 8.
have to have
Appreciate you guys joining. I'm sorry I can't be a little more interactive here, but
4052 Foxtrot, you can turn your base.
this takes maybe more concentration and skill that I have.
500 kilos, possible to
We're not going to quite be on the numbers, but we're pretty close. Alright, we're pretty close. I'll take that.
Hold short of runway 8 for landing traffic. Longo. Danbury Towers, Skyhawk 2080 Papa, on the ground Reliant, ready for taxi to the active information Golf. Stay in the pattern. November 2080 Papa, Danbury Tower, runway 8, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 35. Runway 8, taxi via Alpha, cross 35, 2080 Papa. Look up 341, I have your clearance, 5 ready, copy.
I think we're just going to turn off here to Charlie. I do think this is...
Look up 341,
actually, I don't know. There is a helicopter area,
That's Mike Echo Romeo
but
India Tango.
I don't know that this is it, but it looks like a pretty good spot to go stay out of everybody's way.
Excuse me, maintain 3,000. Expect 1717,000, 17 after departure. Departure frequency is 126.4, squawk 1163.
Boston, radar vectors, Marriage, Roebuck 3, maintain 3,000, expect 17,000.
And yes, all of my model matching looks like Kodiaks. Just the way it is.
Advisory taxi is hotel will be current momentarily.
Get out of this guy's way.
November 4052 Foxtrot, your number 3 to the field with 3507, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land 4052 Fox.
Charlie Golf Lima Yankee Zulu, traffic's off your left wing, Cherokee. Traffic is in sight, Golf Lima Yankee Zulu. Golf Lima Yankee Zulu, you can follow that Cherokee, you'll be number 3 to the field.
All right.
There will also be a departure.
We
prior
are
arrival,
down,
3507,
my friends.
runway
Whew.
8. Clear touch and go.
We'll throttle back and
Field, I copy your
yeah. Who did I miss here? Holy moly. Holy moly. What in the heck? All right, let's see.
November, Charlie, cross 35 to executive.
Charlie, cross 35 to executive. Homestead Fox.
I got to shut down here. I've got too many things turned on. I'm getting a little I don't know what this is, but
Empress Tower.
oh, it's giving me the low throttle warning, which is actually what I want. So we're gonna do that. We can leave the avionics on. We'll listen to our friend Mike here while we sort of shut things down. And let me come on over here. The Long Lake, not the dinky ones. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Let's see. Drobart's talking about the cannibals in Papua New Guinea. I think there are some tribes there, right?
275 Echo Kilo, you want to taxi back to executive?
It's a pretty remote country. Agent Presta's here. Agent Presta, hello.
Yeah, if you can make a
I flew the Cowan Sim, the H125 here. Just an absolutely beautiful machine. Love the heck out of it. And yeah, it went okay. It went okay today. All right, I had some new follows here. I want to make sure that I recognize and welcome. Let's see, we had Brandon MUC, and Beethoven. Thank you guys so much for pushing the follow button. That means a lot. It's fun in the respect that it. Let's come out here. We'll watch traffic here. We don't have great ground clamping, unfortunately, but it's fun in the regard that it's got so much stability and things like that built into it that it just makes it really easy to fly. I mean, really easy to fly. So that certainly does help when you're someone like me who's sort of learning the ropes of helicopter flight. But excuse me. The other thing that makes it fun is that it's that's nice is that it's so well done. It's everything works on it, and it's great performance, and the flight model is awesome, and all that stuff. So I personally prefer Agent Presta, the helicopters, and X-Plane right now. I think that they, for whatever it's worth, they are like they require more continual input. Hang on for a second. Let me adjust this here. They require a lot more work to keep them stable, and for some reason I just feel like, and this is totally non-pilot obviously, but like I just feel like that is more realistic. And so the ones in Microsoft Flight Simulator are getting there, and they certainly are. Like the early ones felt like you were just totally on just on rails, but the ones that we have now are the freeware ones are just really they're really good. They're showing a lot of promise. They've improved the flight model. The physics feel much more like X-Plane, and so again, that's maybe why I kind of have a nod towards the X-Plane as being the better sim for helicopters. Otherwise, I'll be honest with you, most of my opinion is based on other real world helicopter pilots that that are the ones that are saying that the physics are better. So anyway, yeah. Oh, Tim Dog. Hey, Tim Dog. Hello, man. I didn't see you sneak in there. So I like I guess probably the Bell. I think it's the 206 that's in Microsoft Flight Sim. That's my favorite Microsoft Flight Sim helicopter right now. I have the Airbus, the H145, which is like the big brother of this, that is made by the High Performance Group. But its biggest issue that I have right now is that the performance is not great, and so that's I've had to kind of hold off on. Flying that. I hopped in it last night actually just to see, because I haven't flown it since the new update came out, and it's still just like it's pretty good most of the time, but it gets a little choppy when I get close to airfields and cities and populated areas. And so that's like you saw how much I struggled just bringing it into a relatively like wide space here. And so that's not a time to have frame issues. Hey, we can take a look, by the way. I'll get it all the way shut down, and we can actually take a look at the replay. I keep forgetting we're in X-Plane, and we have the ability to replay. Let's get that rotor brake out, get this thing shut down. But yeah, let's hop in, or let's zip back and take a look at the replay here and see how we did. Back up quite a bit, I think. Yeah, I sat here on the ground for a while. There we go. Kind of right in there. It took me a minute. This is pretty stable for me. If you've seen me fly helicopters before, this is pretty stable. Yep, missed my 3.5. Doggone it. But that ain't bad. I can live with that. Did a decent job of holding the center line. My descent rate wasn't too bad. I kind of arrested it a little bit there. It was kind of a plunker, but I didn't catch anything on fire, so I can't complain. All right, tower view. How'd I look from the tower? Everybody looks good from the tower, right? I tell you what, this is, it just gives me a totally, I mean, I already had just a ton of respect for helicopter pilots. This helicopter here is the helicopter that we have at our local, it's our life flight helicopter here in town. And so those guys can, well, they can just absolutely make it sing. I mean, they come in, full go and flare it out and just come right on down on the little tiny helipad there right in front of the hospital and just make it look so easy. And it's just like when you try to do it yourself and you see what it really entails, it's pretty crazy. They are legends, no doubt about it.
Thanks for watching my papa.
Time for me to wrap it up, guys. It is a work night for me, and a bit of a shorter stream tonight, but fun nonetheless. And I'm so glad you guys came along for the ride. Tons of thank yous to hand out, and I need to start with the raid. 757 came in with a fantastic raid, made some new friends as well. That's really what it's all about. It's just sharing the love of aviation with others. JP Navigator, Mr. Pieface, Beethoven 1102, and Brandon Muck 05. You guys, welcome to the Propeller Head Nation. Good to have you aboard, and thank you again so much for coming in. And my usual cast of characters: Tim Dog, Agent Presta. We had a Drobart here as well. Thank you guys for being here. Fixie, I know you were here earlier as well. Out there flying somewhere, trying to make Mr. Sanate sweat. We also had our friend Beaver 524 Echo Alpha Eric from Norway coming in, and it was fun hanging out with him in Pentagon. I don't know if I said hey to Pentagon. Skydive Rob was here as well, and just a bunch of other friends that normally come in that are that it's just too far up on my chat list to catch. But I appreciate each and every one of you coming in and hanging with me. It's always more fun with you guys. So I hope you have a fantastic remainder of your week, and maybe it's already Friday where you're at. Hope you have a great weekend. I do have a flight scheduled for Saturday. We have there's an event called the 9 Hours of NCT, which is kind of out in the NorCal area. And so we're going to be in the BAE 146 flying from Reno to Oakland to, well, actually, we're not 100% sure, but Reno to Oakland for sure. And then perhaps another leg in there, and then maybe even back to Reno. Kind of just trying to do like a commuter connection type of deal there in X-Plane E11. That's going to be a 3 p.m. 2200 Zulu kickoff. So a little bit earlier stream than normal. So just kind of, for what it's worth, if you want to come back by on Saturday and fly along with me, or just hang out and give me a hard time in the chat, I appreciate any of those. So and then from there, I tell you what, guys, we are we're getting close to that Christmas season. My December calendar is filling up and also kind of becoming a little bit more obscure. Oh no! 3 Fox, Michael, thank you so much for coming in. You guys get to join me just as we're gonna go over and raid Slant Alpha. So hope you had a good flight over there, Michael. And if you're not following 80 Tree Fox, you need to go over and give him a follow. He's got an awesome channel, and you'll enjoy the heck out of well, you'll be a little jealous at his home sim setup, but you'll really enjoy his content. So all right, that's it for me, guys. Until Saturday, again, I hope things are great in your world, and really can't wait until the next time we get to fly together. So have a great one, guys, and we'll see you soon. God bless.